Good day class. In this video we will talk about decimals. What is decimal? Decimal is a point which separate the whole part and the fractional part. Okay. So in this decimal number, this is the whole part. This whole part, this represents ones. This is tens. And what after decimal? We will get tenth, hundredth, and then thousandth. Okay. So if we have to place in the place value chart, so where will the one go? Downward to tens. What is ones? 2. What is on tenth place? 1. On hundredth place? 6. And which is on thousandth place? It's 3. Okay. So what does this 1 mean? This one represents 1 upon 10th. Okay. What does this 6 mean? It means 6 upon 100. And what does the 3 mean? It means 3 upon 1000. Okay. Now you will ask me that how they are added and make a number. So what we have to do is, we know that we have to, when we have to add both of these, we have to take LCM of them. Okay, if you have to add both of these, okay, of the 3, then we have to take LCM. LCM will be 10, 100 and 1000, LCM will be 1000. Okay, so if 1000 is taken as LCM, we will divide this 1000 by 10. It will be 100, and 100 into 1, it will be 100. When we divide the 1000 by 100, it will be 10, and 10 into 6, it will be 60. Done? When this 1000 will be divided by 1000, then it will give 1, and 1 into 3 will be 3. It will be 163 upon 1000. Okay? So now we can write it like 0.163. Next thing we will study what is like and unlike decimals. Okay. So like and unlike decimals means, like we have some numbers 2.3, 2.68, 5.963, 2.5, 3.6, 3.78, 4.963, okay, 4.963 and 4.9. Done? So in these, all of these numbers, what we have decimals. It has only 1 digit after decimal. It has 2 digits after decimal. It has 3 digits after decimal. It has 1, it has 1, it has 2, it has 3 digits after decimal, and it has 1 digit after the decimal. Okay. So after decimal, the number of digits are not same. So they are unlike decimals. What they are? Unlike decimals. But if we have to add them, we have to convert it into like decimals. Or otherwise, if we don't want to add them, but we have to convert it into like decimals, what we have to do? Okay. So how many digits there are? There are 3 digits after the whole part or decimal. So we have to convert all of them like this, which have 3 digits after decimal. So what we can do is, we can write it like 2.300. Next it will be 2.680. It will be 5.963. Because it already have 3 digits, we don't want to place any 0 after that. Next is 2.500. Next is 3.600, 3.78 and 10, 4.963 and 4.900. Okay. Now you can see all of them have 3 digits after their decimal. So all of these are now like decimals. Okay, so now you can compare that which decimal is bigger and which decimal number is bigger and which one is smaller. So next question is how to compare and find out which one is bigger and which one is smaller. Like in number is given 5.3 and 5.360. Okay, which one is bigger? We can't compare them because they don't have same amount of digits after decimal. So what we can do is we can compare by making them like decimals. So what we have to do is we will write 00 there, and it has also 3 digits. Okay, so which one is bigger? 300 is bigger or 360 is bigger? Okay, first of all we have to compare the whole number. It has 5, it also has 5. Okay, then on 10th place it has 3, it also has 3, and on 100th place it has 0 and it has 6. So which one is bigger? The right hand side one is bigger. Okay. Okay, one more question. Next question is 3.65 and 3.605. Okay, which one is bigger? So what we can see is that it has two digits and it has 3 digits. The whole is same. The 10th place is also same, but it has only 2 digits after decimal. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to write a 0 to make it 3 digits. Okay, to make it like, we have to place a 0. Where we can place a 0, we cannot place 0 in between the digits. Okay, we can write it at the last. So it will be 3.650 and it is 3.605. Now compare the whole number, it is 3 and it is also 3. So they are equal. Compare on the 10th place, it is 6 and it is also 6. Both are equal. Now on the 100th place, it is 5 and it is 0. So which one is bigger? The 5 is bigger. Then we have to write this, that the left one is bigger. Okay. So from this you can compare two decimal numbers, or you can arrange them into ascending or descending order. Whether they are 2, 3, 4 or 5 numbers are given, you have to check it out and arrange them. Okay. Next is conversion of decimal to fractions. How to convert decimal into fractions? Okay. So what we have to do is, while converting decimal to fractions, what we have to do is, we have to count number of digits after the decimal. Like it was 3.5, and what we have to do is, we have to convert it into decimals. Okay, it is already in decimal, we have to convert it into fractions. So what we can do is, count number of digits after decimal. Only one digit there, then what you have to do is, you have to place only 1 0 there. And you can write 35 by 10. Done? And now you can have it simplest form. 5 2s are 10 and 5 7s are 35. It will be 7 by 2. Again, you can go to another question. 2.56. So how many digits are there after decimal? 2. Then we have to write how many zeros? 2 zeros. Okay, and we can write 256 upon 100. Now we can divide it by 2. So it will be 128 upon 50, or it can be 64 upon 25. Done? Okay. If the question is 0.16, then what we have to do? After this decimal, how many digits there are? 2. Then we have to write 2 zeros, and it will be 16 upon 100, or we can say it 4 by 25. Done? So by this method you can convert decimal to fractions. Just count how many digits are there after the decimal and place number of zeros according to it. Okay? So next topic is fraction to decimals. Fractions to decimal. Okay, listen class, if this kind of question is given, they will already give you that kind of number at the decimal place, which can be converted into 10, 100 or 1000. Okay, what kind of number they give? They will give at the denominator that you can convert it into 10, 100 or 1000 or 10,000 or lakh or 10 lakh. Like I have given you 2 by 5. Okay, so can you convert this 5 into 10 or 100 or 1000? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, by what? We can multiply it by 2 and this by 2. It will be 4 upon 10. What I have done is convert this denominator into 10 or 100 or 1000. So it is all very easy to convert this into 10. So I have multiplied the base denominator by 2. So we have to multiply the upper numerator by 2. So it will be 4 by 10. Now what we have to do is, how many zeros there are? 1. Then we have to place the decimal after one digit from the left. Okay, from one digit we will place a decimal there and then write 0. It will be 0.4. Done? Okay, next question is, like the next question is 16 by 25. Can we convert this 25 into 10? No. But we can convert this 25 into 100 by multiplying it by 4. We can also we have to multiply this by 4. So it will be 64 by 100. 64 by 100. Now what we have to do is, we can place the decimal by counting number of zeros at the denominator. How many zeros there are? 2. Then we have to place the decimal by counting from the left. Okay, it was 4, 6. Done? By counting from the left, it will be 1 and 2. So after 2 I have to place a decimal. Is it okay? Okay, next question is 42 upon, okay, I think we can write it like 12 upon 8. Done? So can we convert this 8 into 10? No, you can't add 2 there. What you have to do is, you have to multiply by any number. Okay? So we cannot make it 10. Done? Okay, now what we have to do is, we can convert it 100? No, we cannot convert it into 100 by multiplying any integer. Okay, we can convert it into by 1000 by multiplying it by 125. So we have also to multiply this by 125. Done? So it will be 125 into 8 will be 1000. And 125 into 12 will be, it will be 1500. 1500. Okay. So what we have to do is, we have to count number of zeros at the denominator. How many zeros there are? There are 3 zeros. Then we have to put the decimal by counting it from the left. So while counting from the left, this is 1, 2 and 3. After 3.3 digits, we will place the decimal. It will be 1.500. That's our final answer. Okay class. So this was conversion of decimal to fraction and conversion of fraction to decimals. Next, what we have to do is add the decimals. Okay, so now how can we add the 2, 3 or 4 decimal numbers? So the question is add 2.3 plus 5.68 plus 16.125 plus 133.5. Okay, we have to add all of these. So what I have to do is I have to write 2.3. Done. And we place the decimal below the decimal. Next was 5.68. So it will be 5. This will be 6 and will have 8. Next is 16.125. So we will place the decimal there, and what is it is 16. So it will be 16125. Done. And next was 133.5. So it will be like 0.5. And there will be 133. Done. Now what we have to do is we have to add. So first of all we will make them like decimals. How many digits there are? 3. So we have to make all of them containing 3 digits by placing zeros after them. So it will be 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0. 5. It will be 0 plus 8 plus 2. Plus 0. 8 and 2 will be 10. What is 3 plus 1? 4. 4 plus 6. 10. 10 plus 6. 16. We have to place the decimal there. Next, 6 and 3. 9. 9 plus 1. 10. 10 and 7. 17. Okay. 3 plus 1 plus 1. It will be 5 and it will be 1. This is our final answer. What you have to do is it will be 157.605. Okay. So you can add all of these by placing them decimal by decimal. Same thing we have to do by subtraction. Like we have to subtract 3.618. Okay, so make it some tough. Subtract 3.168 from 13.5. What we have to do? We have to subtract 3.168 from 13.5. Okay, listen class. The value which is written after from, okay, the value which is written after from is the bigger value and this is the smaller value. So we have to write it like this: 13.5 minus 3.618. Okay, decimal below the decimal. Next, what we have to do is, okay, listen class, just check out what we have given. Subtract this from this. So we have to write this first and this below it. Okay, both of these don't have what? Equal decimals or like decimals. So we have to convert it into like decimals. We will place a 0 there. Okay, next is give carry from it. It will become 4 and it will become 10. Now it will become 9 and it will become 10. What is 10 minus 8? 2. 9 minus 1? Again 2. 8. What is 4 minus 6? So we cannot subtract 4 minus 6. So what we have to do is it will become 2 and it will become 14. 14 minus 6 is 8. Next, what is 2 minus 3? We cannot subtract 3 from 2. So it will be 12 minus 3. It will be 9.882. Done. By this process you can subtract the decimals. Okay. Next step is multiplication of decimals. Multiplication of decimals. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to multiply two decimal number by each other. Like we have to multiply 2 2.4 multiplied by 3.006. Done? So what we have to do is just count how many digits there are after the decimal. It has 3 digits after decimal and it has 1. So 3 plus 1 becomes 4. So we will what? Memorize 4 and then multiply this by this. So what is 3006 multiplied by 24? Okay, just multiply. 6 4s are 24. It will be 2 0 12 multiply by 6 2s are 12. It will be 2. There will be 1. 2 0 is 0. 2 3s are 6. Done. Then we will have to add 4 1 2 and 7. Done. The answer is 72144. Done. Okay, what we had memorized, it was 4. Yes or no? So what we have to do is we have to place the decimal by 4 digits. Okay, from the left. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the answer will be 7.2144. Okay, what you have to do is just count how many digits there are after the decimal. It has 1 digit and it has 3 digits. So 3 plus 1 will be 4. We had memorized it. Now multiply 24 by 3006. Your answer will be 72,144. We have written the answer. Then what we had memorized? We have memorized 4. What we have to do is place the decimal by 4 digits from the left. It will be your final answer. Next is multiplying by 10, 100 or 1000. Multiplication of decimal by 10, 100 or 1000. Done? Okay, what we have to do is, first of all, multiply 2.4 into 1000. Done? So what we can do is just remove the decimal. You know how to remove the decimal? Yes? After decimal there is only 1 digit, then we have to write 10. Okay, it is multiplied by 1000. You know how to divide this number? Just cross 1 0 from it. Done? What is 24 into 100? It will be 2400 answer. Okay, we can take another example. It can be 3.1668 multiplied by 100. Okay, what it was? 3.168 multiplied by 100. So it will be 3168. How many digits there are after decimal? 3. So we have to write 1000 multiplied by 100. Done? So now what we have to do is just cross number of digits that they can be crossed. So 2 zeros and 2 zeros. Done? Okay, listen class, what we have to do is don't divide this by 2. Otherwise we will have 5 and at the downwards and we cannot place the decimal. This will be easy. What we have to do is 3168 and you know how to place the decimal. Only 1 zero is there, then we can place decimal by 1 digit from the left. It will be 316.8. This is the final answer. Okay class? So you know how to multiply by 10, 100 or 1000. Now we have to divide a decimal number by 10 or 100 or 1000. Division of decimals by 10, 100, 1000. Okay. So question is divide 135 by 1000. So we can do it Easily 135 upon 1000. How many digits and zeros there are? 3. Then we have to place the decimal by 3 digits. It will be 0.135. But what if the question is 2.16 divided by 1000? The question is 2.16 divided by 1000. So what we have to do is 2.16 divided by 1000. Okay. It already had 1000 in the denominator, but when we remove the decimal, 2 zeros will be there. When we remove the decimal, it will be 100 more. Okay, because there are 2 digits after the decimal. So it will be like 216 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Okay, how many digits? 5. So what we have to do is we have to place the decimal after 5 digits, but it don't have 5 digits. It doesn't have 5 digits. So what we have to do is we will write 216, count from the left. 1, 2, 3. We don't have any digit, then we can write 0. 4 and this one will be 5. And then we can place the decimal there and it will be the answer. 0.00216. This is how we can divide the number by 10, 100 or 1000. Done? Okay. What if the number is not 10, 100 or 1000? Like, what if we have to divide 3.5 divided by 0.07? Okay, it's a tough question. So what we can do is remove the decimals. So while we remove the decimal, we have to place 10 there because there is only how many digits? 1. When we remove the decimal from the base or denominator, the 10, 100 or 1000 will go upside. Okay, at the numerator. So it was 0.07. There were 2 digits after the decimal. So we have to place 100. We have done it above. So it will be 35 multiplied by 100 upon 7 multiplied by 10. Now we can easily divide it. 7 5s are 35. Cut a 0 from 0. It will be 5050. Answer. Done? Okay, listen class. This was the basic from my side. And there is one more thing, that when you have to convert the numbers into meters, centimeters and rupees or paise. So what we have to do is just remember one thing. Then when we have to convert smaller quantity into bigger quantity, we have to divide it by the fractional part. Okay, what we have to do when we have to convert the smaller quantity into bigger quantity, we have to divide it by fractional part. Like we have what we do when we have to convert rupees paise into rupees. Okay, so we must know that how many paise are there in a rupee. We know we have 100 paise in a rupee. Okay, then we have to divide it by 100. Like if I have 436 paise and I have to convert it into rupees, so what I have to do is I have just divided this by 100. When we divide it by 100, it will be 2 zeros. Then we have to place the decimal by 2 digits from the left. It will be 4.36 rupees. Okay. Okay, next is what we have to do if we have to convert 56,396 meter into kilometer. Okay, so meter and kilometer. Meter is the smaller one and kilometer is the bigger one. So we are going from smaller to bigger. Then what we have to do is we have to divide. So how many meters are there in a kilometer? 1000. Then we have to divide this by 1000. and we will get the answer in what? Kilometer. So when we divide 56396 upon 1000, what we have to do? We have to just place decimal after how many zeros are there? 3. Then we have to place the decimal by 3 digits. So it will be 56.396 kilometer. Okay. So class, that's from my side, and this is the basics for decimals. Okay, we will understand the exercise in next video. Thank you class.